Howdy friends, hope all are doing well. So, Druids are excelling as tanks in Classic WoW, which is pretty good considering bear tanks were once regarded as a meme spec by the majority of players. I myself have been bear tanking dungeons for all of my resto, pre-raid best in slot, and I've found it to really be a breeze, and I kind of wanted to share a well-known, yet mostly underrated mechanic that Druids have that comes in handy for tanking 5-man dungeons and some raids. As all of you probably know, Druids have a swipe ability, which deals mediocre damage to 3 enemies in front of them. It has no cooldown and costs 20 rage. On its own, it's a good ability that makes the Druid amazing at tanking large groups because, provided they have enough rage, you can spam it while tabbing through the mobs just to ensure your threat is being evenly distributed. But when you pair it with the right talents, Swipe goes from good to amazing and is probably the most underrated tanking ability in the game. First off, when paired with Ferocity and Feral Instincts, Swipe goes from good to great, because now it costs less rage to use, and it causes increased threat. But these are pretty common talents that most Druids have, and aren't quite what makes Swipe amazing. See, go deeper down the Feral tree, and you'll find the ability Primal Fury. With 2 talent points spent, this causes all crits in bear form to generate 5 additional rage. As a quick side note, Primal Fury has a sister talent to improve your cat damage. So as Primal Fury gives rage to your bear form for each critical hit, Blood Frenzy gives 2 combo points for cat form for each crit. So most Druids are forced to pick one or the other, especially for builds like the increasingly popular Heart of the Wild build. So unless you're going full cat DPS, I would select the bear route and pick Primal Fury over Blood Frenzy. And the reason why is because if you read between the lines here, you'll see that Primal Fury generates rage on all crits, even your auto attacks, while Blood Frenzy only gives additional combo points when you crit with abilities that would already generate one. So basically, crits for auto attacks don't count for Blood Frenzy. Just something to think about when you're putting your talents together. Anyway, back to Swipe. So, Primal Fury gets an additional value from Swipe simply because Swipe's able to hit 3 targets and thus has 3 times the chance to score a critical hit and generate that extra rage. Now when we go into the balance tree, you'll find a talent called Omen of Clarity. When you pair these talents, you'll find a pretty nasty little known mechanic. See, Omen of Clarity gives each of your melee attacks a chance to put you in a clearance state, making your next ability cost no mana, energy, or rage. So just like before, Swipe hitting 3 targets means 3 times the chance for this ability to proc, making your next swipe free, giving you 3 more chances to get it to proc. Swipe gives this 3 times the chance for Primal Fury to generate rage, and 3 times the chance for Omen of Clarity to save you rage. With this extra rage, you can swipe even more, causing your rage to be generated and saved. Combine this with the fact that Swipe can be used in between auto attacks, which also generate rage, and the fact that in this situation, you're going to be attacked by multiple mobs whose damage is also generating rage. Put this all together and you can see how this very quickly gets out of control, leaving you swiping for days and holding aggro in situations where other classes would struggle. I mean, I personally have used this against mobs and it's so much fun to just tab through them and just swipe, 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 and seeing all the numbers when you're also considering the thorn damage you're doing from your thorn ability and how many mobs you're hitting with your auto attacks. It's a lot of damage being thrown around, and I've been able to hold aggro in some pretty rough situations just because of this combo, and I really, really like it. It's super fun. It makes tanking on a Druid so much more fun. This is why so many Druids choose to include Omen of Clarity in their builds. Now obviously this mechanic is no secret to an experienced Druid player, but if you're someone who's considering playing a Druid, I can vouch from experience, this is a blast to use to be tabbing through targets, slapping them in the face, and watching the numbers fly. Now combine this with Oil of Immolation, Dragon Breath Chili, and Thorns, and you're going to be handing out damage like it's a Black Friday sale. So anyway, I hope you guys found this video useful and are enjoying your bear tanking. I know I am. Oh, and by the way, I have my own novel on Amazon right now. So if you enjoy thrilling tales of adventure or just enjoy what I do and want to help me out, feel free to check it out. Link is in the description below. But other than that, I appreciate all your time and I will see you guys next time.